Oh yeah, it's using that microphone. Hang on a second. Oh yeah, it's using that microphone. Hang on a second. Oh yeah, it's using that microphone. Hang on a second. Oh yeah, it's using that microphone. Hang on a second. Okay, that should sound a little bit better. Turn the volume down a little bit more. Maybe up a little bit. Don't know why, but the volume suddenly gives me finer control over my music. Very interesting. So. Oh, I was gonna get food, damn it, whatever. Well, I guess I'm gonna be doing this now. Hello, welcome back. Just refresh that. Yeah, tag's good enough as they are. I don't even remember the cat holding off me. Whatever. So yeah, I've been doing some stuff again. I did a whole heap of things and then I broke it, then I did a whole lot of things and then I broke it, and then I've done a whole lot of things again. So I worked out some stuff which I now just got to implement. Also, I've got to connect that. Interesting that it hasn't started making noises. What's going on, D-Live? Any people over here? What's that mean? What's that do? Oh. Huh? Well, nobody I know is on here. 1811's in the chest. And I thought I might have broken it. Did that work? It doesn't have the spam stuff. Balls, damn it! What have I done? I had to copy paste it because I haven't used this in a long time. Do I also need that? I think that's for something else. I believe this should be all I need from donations out. So it's false. So it appears this is getting the wrong information? Where am I looking here? Should be correct. That's implying that this stuff is wrong. Well, the other alternative is just hold the up arrow for a long time. Up arrow down for a long time. Let's actually quickly quit and reopen. In case. Implying that this stuff. Oh wow, look how quickly it goes. Oh, that one had a bit of a delay. Where's that delay? Where's that delay at? There you are. Yeah, I don't have a clue what the difference there is. Oh, it's a different thing. Interesting that it still worked. Okay. Also has... Okay, I copied the wrong thing. Yet it still did something, so that was interesting. Very interesting. Bloop. Yeah, there it is. Get down on that other window. Yeah, not quite sure what's going on there. I don't think it's an old version. But that's what it appears to be. It seems like I was copying from here down. Oh, I have two of them. Must be an old one and a new one. Okay. The heck am I doing? Yeah, so I got it up running again, although it seems a heck of a lot less efficient and it takes a heck of a long more time. I was having a problem last time where all of a sudden it went into the negatives. I'm not quite sure why, so I recoded the whole thing again and it was working fine, even though I literally copy-pasted the old one, I mean the new one over the old one. Old one over the new one didn't fix it, but new one over the old one did. But then I messed around with some more, everything seemed to be going fine. I messed with my optimization amount so it would go faster, because at the moment this is taking 44 minutes to run one simulation, and it was taking many hours before. So, it's not the worst, but you know, it's still pretty annoying. And I don't really know why I'm streaming this. Maybe someone joins, I don't know. But yeah, it takes 44 minutes and it gives me an 8.7% multiplier. I changed the way the percentages work. I don't remember what I was doing last time I streamed. So that is going through 10 minutes, 19 hours, 3 days, and 1 week's worth of data. And that's what it gives me, which is positive. It's a heck of a lot better than a bank. I'm not complaining. We seem to be generally going up, and I believe if I keep this running, it'll suddenly start going up a whole lot more, a whole lot faster. It takes about a month for it to start really taking off, which is rather annoying. Anyway, but I did a thingy yesterday where I figured out... Is that music loud, or is it just loud to me? I'll turn it down. It looks like it might be also just loud. Well, never mind about that finer control volume. No, 1 pixel, not 2. Just 1. Ah, nope, that was 2. Ah, that was fine though. Good enough, whatever. Yeah. So, yeah, my results with that was this thing. Boop. And here we have a whole heck of a lot of data, which means I don't need to copy and paste it into the damn thing anymore. I can just define times and it'll go get it for me. So, yeah, the whole hassle was trying to get these numbers, because that's the time that it starts, this is the time it ends, this is the time in milliseconds. It's like 1977 something or other, I don't know. Which is a real damn pain to try to figure out how to get these numbers. So ideally what I should be able to do is say I want a pre-buffer time from now, so I want 5 weeks in the past. I want to run the simulations through that. Once it's complete and it's caught up to date with this current minute's worth of stuff going through, switch over to the real stuff and use that. Which is hella troubling, but whatever. Because if there's any sort of an error and it happens to not know that that simulation was a simulation, bad things happen. So I'm going to have to make multiple things stopping that. Literally just multiple conditions around, and it's got to toggle them all, which is really annoying because it's all controlled by the same toggle, so I don't really know how to make it not do that. Because it may as well just be one switch, because if the switch breaks, then it doesn't matter how many things, how many doors that switch is connected to, they're all going to suddenly open. Anyway. So now I'm going to go up till I find that jump. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's how I define a time. So I should just be able to grab this thing. And move it over here. So I want to get the actual coin data, which will be that request. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. It's not really a bit of a problem. I guess it's fine. I'm going to do the super hacky way of doing it. So I need to get a request thingy, and I need it to go to whatever places I want it to go to, which is doing a server jump. So I gotta figure out how to do that damn thing. I always forget for some reason. Is it up? Is it down? I believe it should be down, but I want to say it was up. Yeah, here it is. Do I go for the A or the not A? This one has more control over what things it does. This one's just blah blah blah. Run this function with that data when it returns information from this server. So I think I might just go with that one. I don't even need to. Why do I need to define a function? So let's just grab that because that's the information I want. Okay. So yeah, we want to ask the server for information. The server is here. I think it tells me over here as well. No way. Okay, well let me just copy it. So this is the server. The data is an object, which is all of this. Let's just do it like that. There we are. So the command is blah blah blah. This is the values of the currency we're looking for. This is the start and the end time, and it's 300 milliseconds apart each one, which is 5 minutes apparently. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to go from an initial time, which is whatever the heck I want it to be. Which is that. So start time is going to be this, and then end time is going to depend on a variable which I thought I just had here, which has now gone away. Oh, prep time. So I'm going to be measuring this in weeks, so I want to go a number of weeks back from this time. And to do that, I'm just going to work out how many milliseconds there are, or how many seconds there are in a week, and just minus all of those. So, the end time will be this time minus, well, there's 60 seconds in a minute. There is 60 minutes in an hour. There is 24 hours in a day. And there is 7 days in a week. And then times all that by this thing. I didn't need to put that on the outside of the brackets. Yeah. So 60 seconds to 60 minutes, no, 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes an hour, 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week, times how many weeks I want to have. So that'll give me 1 week's worth of data from this time. This is a plus, isn't it? It's minus. Yeah, it's minus. So I minus that from that. That'll give me 1 week's worth of information at 5-minute intervals. Yeah, I don't know what the resolution thing is. It was auto before. But changing it didn't seem to do anything, so whatever. So that's the data I want to be asking from the server. When it is done, I want to run a function. The function shall be this function. That's why I copied that. What did I just press? Okay. Everything just disappeared. Hey, what? How did all this get here? This is weird. Blah 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 blah. So if the response is a response, I'm going to assume it's a correct response. If it's not, it's irrelevant because blah. So I should just be able to say... I don't know what this will say if I give it something wrong, so let's give that a try. Error, okay. So we got this nice little error here. Keep tab on that damn thing. So if this is missing some things. Yeah, this is the simplified version of this function. Don't want to do that. Let's just grab this whole thing. Don't really want to log it because it's probably going to be really damn big. It'll be stored in data, so if data dot error not. Let's say if it is. Then we want to log it. Else. That equals this. We have our coin data. And then we want to also say run this data. So where am I? Why is this here? Oh yeah, I'm very confused right now. I've been switching backwards and forwards through all the projects too much, it's gotten confusing. So the whole thing runs when this gets toggled. One of these gets toggled. So when you receive information, just go toggle that thing. When you receive... where am I at now? Oh, hungry, damn it. Oh, getting so tired too, because I haven't eaten. You do that, you also say this is equal to 1, because it's a toggle, this thing should just go then kick in and jump to life. This should now run through 1 week's worth of data, which I think takes about 20 minutes or so, so maybe I'm gonna eat food, whatever. I wonder if there's any enemies out. How much enemies on stream? I don't know. Heart rate BDC of under 5. Gain 298. What? Is it? What? How? What? Oh, well, that's a problem. And I have to put any buttons. Nope. Is it because... Okay, if this is the case, nothing should happen, because this thing just goes and does whatever the heck it's doing. We want to toggle that to 0, I suppose. No, this should be longer than that, so yeah. Yeah, we would want to toggle this to 0. This is in here for whatever reason. Disable you. We are still on instant mode and all that. So, you should go through, and that is not a thing, so this is a thing. This doesn't have a length and instance, so this should just be all skipped. Blah blah blah, and then we're back down here, which just goes back up there again. And then that will just go forever. So we are on instant, and that or that, which these are not toggled, so those won't go. If they don't go, then this doesn't go. This won't go until this has a value. So this should all work fine, unless said in it's erasing things, which I don't think it is. Okay. What's the problem? 298. So it's trying to visualize something that doesn't exist. When, how, what, how does the visualizer work again? It just displays data, doesn't it? Well, there is no data. If there's no data, then there's nothing to loop through. 298, which is why it's going bad. If there is data, then you can go ahead and loop through it. But there is not. So I should have to touch nothing, and then suddenly... Error, invalid end time, okay. How have I got an invalid end time? Well, it understood the rest of it, so... What the heck is this? Oh, what? The heck? Why are you suddenly not what you should be? You're something from here. What? I just said it equals this thing. Okay. You're still you. You aren't a you that I can see though, so then we need the other part of that thing. Oh, I never went to get that thing, did I? That one? That one. Interesting. Oh, because I didn't change it. I assume this is a week before? Oh, it's a week before. Yeah, that's why that's wrong. So this is the end, this is the start, that goes away, we switch this with that. Wait, no, we have it that way around. Will it get angry about this being in the wrong order? I don't think so. So we want it to end on that day, and we want 1 week starter. Okay, no. Why am I doing it like that? Just plus. Job done. Weird. I think there's something wrong there. Valid end time, the heck. So that is the date. Doing the divided by 1,000 should convert it into numbers regardless. And then the start time plus 60 times 60 times 24 times 7 times the amount of weeks. So if I do this again, and we plus this time, so now we get that, and if we shove that through here, we get the 8th. So this is on the 0th, or the 1st, okay, which would be the 7th, but plus 1 is the 8th. So that should actually be September 0. Whatever. Yeah. So I assume this to be correct. This is a later date. So that seems to be fine. 60, 60, 24, 7. I mean, it's the same numbers I've done in there. And I've also used that variable, whatever. And that's the end time. We plus that onto the start time, and that's the time. We have start, we have end. Can I just not save? I am plussing. I don't know what I just refreshed. Invalid start time. So it's the start time that's invalid. Okay. Oh, what if I just I could probably use the wibbly wobbly, but I think the wibbly wobbly might have errors because it's too many numbers. Wrong one again. Yeah, I'm just doing the opposite of what I was doing before. Invalid start time. Okay, what the heck is my start time? Nada. Nada. Oh, okay. Interesting. So we start the days on the 1st, apparently. Sure. Well, first. Invalid end time. Ah, it's not the start time, it's the end time. Which is the start time plus this. Boop. Nada. What is start time? Undefined. What is this? Okay. And we plus that, just for the sake of sanity, that's a 1. Oops. Well, that's the same number, so the same time, which is the number of days of the future. How is it wrong? What have I done wrong here? Invalid end time. Okay. Well, what if I was to shove these numbers into here? That is end time, and start time is... yeah. You seem to accept this. What have I done wrong here? We have an extra and on the end. That's rather annoying. I thought I'd fix that in a version. I guess this is not that version. That could be causing the problem, although I doubt it, but it could be. I don't think anything else here should... Wait, yep, start. End is nada. Why is end nada? What? What? Does that take time to do or something? There's stuff that happens. All those my files. Fonts. And I guess that's a font too. Weird way of getting it. Oh, did it run? Did I get an error this time? I don't even look in. Invalid end time, no. And it's still not up. Okay. What have I done wrong? This is a number. This is later in time. Maybe this is because of the final name being wrong. Oh god, this file is not the file I'm currently using. Options. Well, yeah. I'm just doing our server. Okay, so it's our server A, I'm assuming I may have hit. Yeah. Really? Oh, that's packets. Hang on. Never mind. How am I... Oh, I'm not using that one. Oh yeah, I was wondering if this was using the thing there. So I'm just stringifying data, but this is for packets. So this is for my server stuff. Alright. That should work. So it should get rid of that pesky and symbol. Oh. Really? Okay, how did I do this last time? So I don't want that thing to be put on the end unconditionally. I only want it to be put on the end if there's another thing coming. So in another way, I could put that on the start rather than the end. But I can't just have it after this, so I need to put some sort of information here first, then have it going on every other one. But I can't do that. Or I could splice out the information here. I believe I have something, string splice or something. There is most definitely something in here to cut things, strings like arrays. Should be relatively far down. Oh? What? No, it must be below that. There it is. Oh, it's using one of those. I know. And does this return, or does it... It returns. Valid end time, but did it do the thing? Yes, it did. No question mark. Okay. End time is still nada. Oh, yeah, because the next file is this one. Takes a little bit to load that one. The heck? Okay, what happens if I log this and I log that? And then what happens if I was to log this? And if I was to log that? And if I was to log this? So exactly where does this break down? Okay. Oh, I'm overwriting data. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. And so I was thinking that maybe it was delaying before getting that, and I had to, like, I couldn't immediately get that for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, the problem is this. I'm calling that data, so let's just call this data. Imagine. Yeah. I don't want to use D. Let's just use D. But that one is actually that. It's just this one. Wait, what's the other things here? Oh, what did I just do? D. Okay. So if all goes well, this starts happening. Apparently it's complete. Okay. Ah, yes, there's all my information. This is to be expected. Is it because it's all inside of an array? It should be inside of an array. That's not right. Okay. This is equal to data. You appear to be correct. Is it because... no, it should be exactly the same data that would be passing through it like before. There should be no differences here. Oh, while I'm here, I guess I could set the start value to be whatever the first index of this is. So currently the start value is that thing. And it's still the same thing. Okay. No, it's not the same thing. It was this. I just saw the 7-1. It was 1-7. Yep, okay. So it seems to be getting the information and it does have a thing, but then it immediately says it's completed. Why does it immediately say it's completed? Is this an error with an error with that thing being a 0. So if this thing's equal to 0, it should use the OR. Okay. If this and that. Hey, there we go. Alright, well, time to get a baseline reading. I just leave this for ages. It shouldn't take too long. It's not a full lot of data. Looking. Have I only just realized this game has been muted the whole time? I've been playing this for ages. No, it's just turned down really low. Is it? Yes. Probably a combination of both. Wait, wasn't that 1% before? Now it's like point. Oh, screen shake. Whatever you want to be. That seems to be about right, maybe? Oh, I'm doing the defense then. Two chests over there. Other person joined. I'm just waiting for the simulation to simulate. 32% complete. You can see it on the side here, the complete. The race is up 33%. Should take a little bit. The longer it goes for, the longer it takes as well. Wow. Wait, is that open? Yeah, that's open. Okay. That's just that thing. Grab one of those. Yeet. Got no snacks or anything to eat, damn it. Really should have eaten before I started doing this. Completely forgot. The earth rumbles with mysterious groans of energy? What? Hang on. Was that now? Or was that the last mission? Okay. Another thing there. Mm-hmm. What do I get? I got 20 keys. Let's just get another armor plate. Wow. What do I get next? I get 10 teddy bears, I guess. Not even looking. It's much harder to see in low resolution. Oh, I guess we'll just stand still. Trust. Green one. What am I doing with green one? Skilletines. Oh, coin. Oh, holy items are down here today. Green. Skeleton. Let's actually go for some bullets. I need to be able to do massive damage to the boss. An achievement for this game. Deathmarks. Wait, do I not have any... Oh, I don't. Huh. I have no shielding things. Wait. I don't have shields? I've picked up no mooncoin items? Damn, bro. Not opposed to join. Feel free to ask questions if you want to know what's going on. I'm just waiting for a simulation to end. It's 61% complete. Before I move on to whatever the heck I'm going to be doing after. I haven't really planned anything right now. I'm just sort of messing about a bit. Green thing, deathmark. How many health ups have I got? 5? Okay, we're good. Those are all the items. Okay. Murder. I thought those things were supposed to hurt the enemies, but they just seem to hurt me and not really do anything helpful. Just create a whole lot more lag, really. Oh, I went over the I only wanted 5 death marks, whatever. Yeah, let's go do the dojo. Secret area. Sure, this is probably why it said the earth was rumbling. Used to get an achievement for coming down here, and there was like a weird guy floating. I'm not quite sure what that guy was. Now you just get a code. Anything else about this area? Oh, items down here at the very least. It's not like a secret second code, is there? A lot of codes I haven't gotten yet. What? Yeet. Items. What am I going for? Speed ups? Let's get some speed up. No, boss. One's up there, and I'm up there. Oh, there's one over there. Exit, coin things, that's okay. Come on, red item. I got 20 keys and 2 lockups. And it's a green. And should go for more death things, fire a heck of a lot of missiles. I don't have any invisibility things, do I? But I'm playing on easy, so I don't really care. Don't really care. Where do I go? What do I do? Not really any good choices here. I guess some jump things. Let me move a bit faster. Wait, what? Is that? I stood right next to it. Didn't even see it. Wait. Oh. also remember there was another thing I want to get. It was over here. Big old plasma ball thingy's great, but when I'm as OP as I am, that thing is much better. Where's the exit? That's over that way. Oh, rotating? Huh. Doesn't that just look weird? And an extra secret thing up here, is there? I know there's going to be a level somewhere which has 2 of these codes on it. I've yet to see one. But that doesn't mean there isn't one. It could be further up. No. Okay. Up at that level. Whole area over there. Interesting. Whatever. Geronimo! Woo. Walk down one of those. Let's do its thing for a second. Gotta do it faster than that, apparently. Let's make it so I can put down more of those dolls. I think it limits 3. Why do I do that? Gotta be in the zone for the zone to zone. Not even hurting me. Oh, that hurt me a little. Well, that was his downfall. He hurt me a little, so he died. And that caused him to explode into a pile of knives and murder everybody. That's Facebook Twitter. Two notifications. Ooh, boy, those dudes, I hate them. There goes all my allies. Oh, what the? Oh, okay. Just don't destroy this lovely thing. I really didn't want me to activate that, did I? Oop. I am so damn disappointed in that. I got 20 damn keys and 2 lockups. I guess it makes it just a heck of a lot rarer because I got a heap of the red items already. Oh, blue thing. Oh. Wait, did I do a thing? Oh no! Did I? I think it might be that one? Did I take a screenshot of it? Or did I print screen it? Oh, damn it. I might have print screened it? Or it's that one. No, I think I lost it. Damn it. I found a new code. I suppose it's somehow still in the clipboard. Maybe it's that. Hang on. It was on the side of a giant cube. If anything fits it, it would be that one, but I don't think it is. I don't think I would have I would have screenshot it. Damn it. I hate it when I do that. Oh, now I've got to do a whole extra run to find that code again. Bruh. And he's much easier to get with this dude. Well, I'm going to be lasting at least that many rounds again anyway, so whatever. Look at that movement ups. I want to also check to see if the code in this direction is still the same. Oh, I didn't interact with the document. What? No way. Okay. Oh. That's very interesting. And bad. How did this happen? Oh. I ran out of money? I don't quite understand this. But okay, I mean, I built it back up again. We're in the green by 15%. But that is very... Why is there no ups and downs? Apparently all the money had already been traded, so there was no transactions that could be done there. Which means... what? It looks like all my money was out of Bitcoin and all in dollars as this dropped down, so it should be the mirror image of this. It appears to be. Which ended up good here. Well, I guess if it spiked in a way that I wanted, then it would have sold some and bought some. Which never seemed to have happened. Until here. What's special about that moment? It's very intriguing. I'm not quite sure what to think about this. Yeah, it stopped being a mirror because at this point we had a big dip and we didn't have a big spike here. So it was doing transactions. That was the last transaction that happened, and no transactions here. That should be a mirror. That's just flatlined. I don't really know what in the world's happening there. No, I don't know how that could be flatlined. Yeah, very interesting. But I came out with a profit. It did do zigzaggy things, so it did do something, and I do have a 15% profit. So it has gained me 15% of a difference. Which is what? So 156 bucks out of $1,000 over the course of a week. So that would have been $15 in a week. So I should have lost money, but instead I gained 17. I should have lost a lot of money. Well, I mean, what else could you want out of it? That's, you know, profit. Although it's profit in the form of transactions that didn't happen, not the program actually doing something. I mean, that implies that there was the best possible... Yeah, I guess that is how it happened. So it looked back against the data, saw what's the best profit it could make with the values that were here, and it was nothing. So it just shut down. And continually shut down, re-optimizing every 10 samples to see if it should still be shut down. Okay. Yeah, I like that. So apparently within these 10 samples there was a better optimization it could have done with some amount of the data. So it did it. And well, I got an increase, but I'm not quite sure how that relates. Relates? Elaborate? Correlates, that's it. Not quite sure how that correlates. Okay, what's the next step? So now I'm able to get the data from the server. I don't have to worry about that damn file over here anymore. It can automatically get the correct information. I can't use reverse information anymore, but I think I'm a bit beyond that sort of testing. Okay. Questions. What do I do? What happens next? So the ideal form of a thing that I should be doing next is once it's run through the simulation, I want it to toggle onto actual money and then do actual transactions using the simulated optimizations which it's just gotten with however many weeks of data. Nope, weeks of data. So it's optimized over the last week of data, and then we start fresh at this point. So at this point, all I should actually have to do is set the... I just got to set my start USD, start Bitcoin to be whatever value is I currently want, and the start Bitcoin value to be at whatever value we're toggling this over at. Okay, how long did that take to run through a week's worth of data? 15 minutes? According to my stream, it's been an hour. So that ain't right. What? That is not 15 minutes. You lied to me. Why are you lying? Total time is performance now at this moment. Which really should be a performance now at the moment that this returns. But also has to be a thing at some other point. That should be from this total time. So whatever now time is minus that time divided by 1000 divided by 60. I mean, it didn't take 15 hours. Weird. What does this mean? Oh, we got an error there. So, no. It should have had the error then logged. But whatever. Either way, we've got things that match. I mean, was it 15 minutes? I guess I did hook up the other stuff. Maybe it was 15 minutes. Yeah, okay, well, I mean, that ain't that bad. 15. So, toggle. I needed to toggle over and then start getting these values as they currently are. Problems. I need this to be in 5-minute intervals from this time. I feel like if I deviate outside of this, then my optimizations stop working because there are patterns that follow 5-minute intervals that seem to be pretty reliable. I mean, actually, it seems like they might not be 5-minute intervals, it's some other arbitrary number. So the question is, how well does that follow through if it's getting it at arbitrary, slightly different values, times? Because I can get it this way, or I can get it the other way, which just gets me a thing right now. Which I don't remember how to do. Did I save a thing somewhere? Did I just do it in the browser? Okay. Oh yeah, starting to look into actually how you do the buying and selling back there. Huh. I mean, I could be using this thing, but I want to be getting it sort of what it is right now, not what it's going to be later. Oh, there we are. Is that it? I don't see it changing. This is BTC markets. Yeah, this is BTC markets. Where's this one? What? Oh, that's the one I want. Okay. Oh, is this telling me everything? Yeah. So it appears as though I might be able to do something along the lines of... No. What if I... No. Because I know there's a way I could just get it right now. Oh, it's already there. What am I doing? That's how the system worked before. Okay. What am I doing now? I feel like I need to do a ground up rebuild, completely think about this entirely from scratch again, how everything's going to be working, how it's all going to be interacting. I feel like I should make a flowchart. Let's make a flowchart. And then I'll call it a day. Well, call it lunchtime. It's only 4 in the morning. Never too late for lunch. I did have breakfast, yes. Breakfast was at 6 in the afternoon. Flowcharts. Let's blow this chair. Always remember me, damn it. Never does. I really gotta check my emails. I don't know why I haven't turned my other browser back on yet. I don't remember what I called it. Let's just call it coin. What was my program called? Coin trader? I'm just calling it coin there. Maybe it's just called coin. Okay. So we need to get train data. Then, well, after we get the training data, I like it in the middle, whatever. We need to train data. I feel like it's probably spelled wrong, but whatever. Then after we train data, hang on a second. Can I simply train data? Hey, there's something I can easily do. I want to be able to set the interval distance between all of these points, because right now it's just using time. Unless I'm doing the instant mode, in which case it's using an interval thing. I want to use the time itself within the each bit of data. So let's just turn this down by a whole heck of a lot so it doesn't take a very long time to simulate. Wait, one, whoops. And I also should add a wibbly wobbly to this. Should be perfectly fine for that. Or around that. And the heck was I doing? Yes, I need the spacing of the data to be based on the time that it has gotten. Time that it has gotten should be available. That's what everything's sorted by when I get the data. Which is just update, already there. Yeah, time. Oh. I'm using this time. Okay. Where this one should be using a different time, so let's not worry about what the other one does. As long as we make it relative to whatever the start time is, then it should be fine. And it's going to be baked into it, so it's not going to be a thing that gets altered. Let's just make a duplicate of that. So rather than time being that, time will be based on this dot time minus that time equals. Okay? That should be acceptable. Date. Bruh. Okay, so this thing's date minus that value is what this is. Data last time. I don't remember that being a variable I use. Oh, I think it's maybe to get the order of things? Relativeness of some sort? I don't know, some sort of a thing that's been there for a long time, I guess. Okay, whatever. You be you. So, yeah, time is time, time is this, time, time, time. That'll give me the location to put it relative to a scale, which I believe there is a timing scale somewhere, but whatever. Job done? What's it do? So it should take a tenth of the time it took before. If it took 15 minutes, it's going to take 1.5. I'm assuming there's at least 10 bits of data here. There it definitely seems to be. 60%, 70%, 80, 90, error. Oh, that was an interaction error. Okay, I think it's trying to draw something very, very large right now. Can I get that? Yes, I can. So that is a very heck of big number. What? Oh, because it's start time, not start value. Start time would be this. I like it when words line up. Sure, why not? Game again. Don't have to press the button. Wonder how long before I accidentally press the button. Will it break things? I don't think it breaks things. Might break things. Never know. Okay, that's still a very large number. Because I didn't use this. Oh, I pushed the button, but whatever. Is that going to make it go twice? Oh, I think I might have made it go twice. Did it go twice at the same time? I don't know. Well, now you're a negative number. Uh... Huh? Wait. Well, that ain't right. Where the heck did you come from? Why goes away? And then we go again. Maybe I should make that value down a little lower. I want at least some amount of it. Yeah, let's just make it down lower. Put an extra 0 on it. I have to run this again. Yep. Well, it's more of a reasonable thing now. Oh yes, because it's still got a whole lot of zeros on it. Okay. So that's when the fine-tuningness comes in. And the fine-tuningness works by, I don't know why I'm rapidly linking. I need to. So there's two ways I could do this. Is I could have a scale thing built into the rendering itself, or I could just mess with this. Say, at the very least, divided by 100. And that will remove those two zeros, so there's 603. How many bits of data were there? There's 202. Okay. I have no clue what the separation is here. Let's just say divided by 2 and see how that looks. Oh, that's a lot faster. 21 results. 30. Why do I not see it? Why do I not see anything? I don't think it's because of that. Let me just interact. I put a bloopy sound on it so I knew it was done when I was just doing other stuff. I still don't see it or anything. Because I might have a minus happening somewhere else to center it. Or that was happening here, I don't know. How do you do stuff within the rendering? I am minusing start time. Okay. So I could just not do that. Or I should just do everything in here. But then I need to... I mean, I should really have it probably stored by time, in which case I should be using this. And I should be not doing what I'm doing down here. I mean, start time. So I need to be minusing that, then divided by 100, divided by 2. Divide by update times 500. Okay. Oh yes. Sort of? Because update time is supposed to be 5 minutes or whatever the heck it's supposed to be. Should I just ignore all of this, or should I actually code it the way that it was sort of being done in the first place? I feel like I should just do it however it works. Let's just go back to... What the heck was that? What the heck was that? Well, that wasn't creepy at all. Did I just get hit by some cosmic rays or something? That was weird. Crazy flashing lights in the corner of my eye. Hopefully that wasn't a problem. Nothing on my walls. Flashlight. Huh, weird. Just something had a really crazy bright, like black and white flashingness in the corner of my eye. Probably not a problem. Let's just pretend that's not a problem. Move on. Yeah, so let's ignore this and just do... what am I doing? That? No. Divided by 100, divided by 2. That's probably the only places that's... yep. Yeah. And away we go again. Hey, that's better. Maybe it's a little too tight. Doesn't really matter. I could just not do the times 2, divide by 2. I didn't think the divided by 2 might be necessary. But I have no clue the relative scale between the global space and screen space. But there you go. It's all back up and running again. It's not, this is, well, this is 0.06. I don't expect much fluctuation in that. I'd really like to exaggerate the white one though. Which is really annoying because it's sort of tied into it actually working, so I don't really actually want to exaggerate that thing. But yeah, it's more that thing's just massive. Okay, and I really don't need both of those lines there. I removed that once before. Oh, I forgot to write down what the damn thing was at a weak starter. Oh, my music stopped. Where'd you go? So, what am I doing? That is one of these things. So I have my owned amount of USD and USD in total. So total will be the purple one. Yeah. And USD is... okay, so this one would be Bitcoin. So do I want the line to be how much is out of it and how much is into it? Let's go with that. So if the line's already up, it's all USD. And let's switch this color to be the lighter color because it looks nicer. That's purple. There we go. So you can see how much we have in and out of the thing. Sort of. When it does up and down zigzaggy stuff, you're not quite sure, but I guess it's always angled in the same way. Okay. So what's next? Next would be to, yeah, do the flowcharty thing. But ain't that nice? Oh wait, this isn't nice. Because doing it this way means these numbers are not baked into this. It's just the graph location. So that means I could have a line. So I needed to step through the data. Every optimization, it will then render a frame to the next optimization, render a frame to the next optimization. I don't want to just sit there blank. That also gives me time to check to see if there's new... No, I don't need to actually worry about that, do I? Alright, so I need to get the training data, train with the data. While training with the data, we need to be doing nothing. Okay, so once it's trained with the data, we need to get extra training data. So any time that might have been between... yeah, you drag it out from the thing, but it doesn't care. So that could take hours to run. In which case, hours worth of new data is there. So we want to get that new data and feed it back through the training thing, because it's not current data yet. And then we just want to continually do this until we get to the current data. It should take less and less time each time. It should take less than 5 minutes to do the training, because otherwise we have a problem if I'm getting 5-minute interval data. And then once that's all good, we then want to break out of that cycle. Well, because there's no more extra training data to get, so we don't need to break out because it's done. Then we would get new data. Oh, wait for new data. Wait for new data, get new data. Wait for the new data. And then once we have the new data, so this is basically what the training is doing. We need, once we have new data, we need to, this is the problem with flowcharts, how detailed do I want it to be? Whatever, once we get the new data, we want to decide what to do, and then wait for new data again. So that's another loop that happens. Outside of this loop would be what exactly is going on in the decision thing. But, I mean, that's basically the flowchart I was thinking in my head anyway. So we need to get the training data, train with the data, get new training data to loop back through again, wait for the new data once we're out of training data, and then loop that around. So as I said, we want to be getting things in the same sort of intervals, so I could be using the millisecond thing and just check to see if we're over the amount of milliseconds or within range of a millisecond. No. Check if we're over? I mean, it's always going to have that offset delay then, but whatever. So I could get the time of the previous thing, I could add the 300 to it, I can get what the current time is the current time over that 300 time. If not, don't worry about it. If it is, then send off the thing, and that becomes the new current time for it to delay within the loop that I currently have going within this loop. So this thing, instead of this, will be, well, also including this, I'll be done with everything. So we're pending new data, and then is the pending new data within the time frame, which is currently I have it in here. So in here, I got to be asking for the pending new data to be ready. Then that function, wherever that's at. Yeah, no. Request update is what's supposed to be happening. Wait, I'm confused. What have I done? Yeah, so that's, we're done with the data, we need new data. Then the new data is like, hey, there's enough time passed yet for new data. If not, just return, so it just breaks out. Otherwise, if it's got new data, do new data things. Which is another thing which I thought I just realized. The optimizer is running here. I need this to run first. Oh. I need it to decide what to do and then optimize. Because otherwise, once it's finished optimizing, we've got all data. It's not useful anymore, or as useful. So do whatever the heck you want to do, and then we decide what we want to do next. Oh, yeah. Really, this should actually be running every single frame for the highest, most optimal results, I think. But to test that means it's going to take 10 times longer. More than 10 times longer. So I don't really want to turn it up to the highest. Because it takes like, what did it take? It takes like 40 minutes to go through 1 week's worth of data. Yeah. I'm not quite sure what that is in a per individual things basis. Which is why I had a timer to do that. I've lost my timer. I need to have the total time and how much this time was. And this time will be one of these things. This time. Then we run it through the optimizer, log all that, I don't care. All the person to join, feel free to ask questions if you want to know what's going on. and then we just dump it through that. So that's how long this optimization took, that's how long has gone in total, and that's how much time the data that is being simulated is being, and then how complete it is through the simulation. I feel like I've got all this upside down, but whatever. Okay. I should probably have this go for seconds as well. In which case we don't want that. And that's not that easy, is it? No, it's not. How would this work? I mean, I guess I could just time 60. I'm not rounding it, am I? Oh. So let's just times that back out, removing that divided by there. This is now getting it in seconds. Seconds, minutes, hours, blah blah, everything else just works like normal. Okay. That's the wibbly wobblies that round it, and that's on the outside of these brackets, so it's all good. Okay. So if this ever goes over 5 minutes, we got a serious problem here. Which sucks because it can be optimized further by giving it more optimization samples per run, which makes it take drastically longer. I tried removing a algorithm before to see how much quicker it ran and how much less optimized it would be, but it was a noticeable amount less optimized. I removed everything up to here, so all of that takes basically, like, it was taking something like 57 minutes at that. No, 47. I think it took like 47 minutes, and removing that made it take 43 minutes. Not really a drastic difference in time. And it decreased the optimization by like 5% over that week. So 5% less profit at the cost of a couple of extra minutes. Yeah. Nope. So... yeah, I guess I just gotta make the toggle thing. So I need to be able to optimize, then switch to the real-time data. And then I need to rework how it's... well, I guess I need to rework that anyway. So I need to rework how this thing works, because now this thing is no longer needed. No, it is still needed, because the optimization uses simulation. Blah, 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 blah. Just time intervals are different. Yeah. This stuff is the next big thing I need to fix, I guess. So getting the buffered data and getting new data from the server. Why is this commented out? Oh yeah, just in case. I don't want to accidentally be spamming the server. Yeah. Then once that's done, I guess just cleaning it up even further, seeing if I can make it look a lot nicer. Going through all the code, I'm sure a lot of this stuff could be a lot better. Not quite sure how though. I feel like the optimizer itself should be doing this modulus thing. So it just simply says optimizer, all that stuff's in there. I want to clean it all up so it's just like blam, blam, blam. Nice, easy read to see and read through the flow. Everything else is hidden behind junk. Alright. I think I'm gonna go eat some food. I'm hungry. Is there any enemies? I don't even know what enemies are today. There's something that got up high school, that's what it was. And then just random miscellaneous stealth stuff. Still haven't watched that thing. Oh, it's a different movie. Well, I still haven't watched any of the movies of this thing. Like Boruto is about to start picking up finally. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll eat my entire sandwich. Well, I may or may not be back later. Probably the not more than the may. I'll probably be working on this while not here, as always. So I've been doing it for the last number of weeks. Just gotta keep those streams happening so it doesn't think I'm suddenly not there or something, which may actually be a benefit, but whatever.